It's 10 o'clock. Hello, welcome to the weather update for November 16, 2021. Despite promises of a sunny day, we had sun, and then these clouds quickly developed around 12, 1 o'clock, and we didn't really get the nice clear day that we were all hoping for. There was a lot more clouds around than we thought, but before we get to that, you won't believe this. We have 2 more confirmed tornadoes on Long Island, believe it or not. 2 more tornadoes. That's right. There was an EF0 in N.Bellport and an EF0 in Hampton Bays to North Sea. So that is 6 tornadoes now. And News 12, are they covering it? Are they covering it? No, they're not covering it. I don't really have time to call out News 12 and all the other stuff, but no. Guess what they're gearing to again? So freaking obvious. So I could say, all right, they actually do have a report on it now. 35 seconds. That's all it got. You guys did such a great job, but now you're back here into the snobs again. Shameful. Shameful. I'm not going to make a separate video calling them out right now, though. Let's get to these tornadoes. It's just unbelievable. Another tornado. This one in N.Bellport. The climate crisis is just ramping up, folks. And nobody seems to realize how screwed we are. EF0 tornado confirmed at N.Bellport. A National Weather Service storm survey team, in coordination with Suffolk County Fire Rescue and Emergency Services, confirmed an EF0 tornado in N.Bellport. An hour tornado likely touched down in a forest of pine trees to the south of Sunrise Highway, between Bellport Avenue and Martha Avenue Ballpark, leaving a 35-yard northward tracking path of sheared tree limbs and snapped tree trunks toward Sunrise Highway. So it hit in the Pine Barrens. After the tornado likely tracked northeast across Sunrise Highway, leading toward the Brookhaven landfill. In this process, it flattened the Sunrise Highway exit 56 sign on the westbound side of Sunrise Highway, just to the east of the Station Road off-ramp. This approximate location corresponds to a public video showing a condensation funnel and considerable tree debris moving across Sunrise Highway. The tornado likely tracked or skipped northeast across the landfill before causing extensive roof damage and blowing out the north-facing garage doors of the Brookhaven Recycling Center. The south side of the recycling center is always wide open, likely allowing for south to southwest winds around the tornadic circulation to enter the building and cause extensive roof and garage damage. This recycling center is located on the northeast side of the landfill, which was the end of the visible tornadic path. Based on radar velocity signatures and damage orientation in relation to the general northeast motion of the parent storm, the damage survey is determined to be an EF0 tornadic damage with winds of 70 to 85 miles an hour. So it was obviously November 13th, 3:40 to 3:42 p.m., EF0, 85 mile an hour wind speed, 35 yards, and it was on the ground for 1.3 miles in the Pine Barrens. We'll go over that location in a moment. Let's go back to this, though. We'll go to this one. Hampton Bays to North Sea. Another tornado. EF0 confirmed in Hampton Bays to North Sea. National Weather Service coordinate. They said they confirmed an EF0 tornado. Not a whole lot of details. It will be updated on Wednesday, so we'll have more updates on that tornado tomorrow. So this is just crazy, folks. I mean, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow. We'll show you where the Brookhaven one hit, I guess. We'll show you that. So let's go to that right now. Maps. I'll show you where the one in N.Bellport hit. And it was right in the piney woods, right in the Pine Barrens there. Oh, man. So it looks like a touchdown right around over here, south side of Sunrise Highway, and then moved across the landfill. And I guess this might be the recycling center right here. This is where you're not going to be able to see what the recycling center looks like, but you could see this is all the Pine Barrens over here. So, yes, it's all Pine Barrens over here. Nothing, even the Pine Barrens are dealing with tornadoes now. I mean, Pine Barrens can't catch a break, Got to deal with the developers. We got to deal with the beetles. And we got to deal with the lack of fire. And now we got tornadoes, too. I mean, this never happened in New Jersey. Why Long Island, you may ask? Because the water temperatures are warmer than they're supposed to be. That's why. Let's go to earthknowschool.net and pull that up. Let's do that. Can we get there, please? I am a little tired and a little wound up, so let's try to find where it is. I should just, it's right on the top of the screen. I'm just can't believe what's happening. And nobody realizes just how serious this is. Sea surface temperature look at these sea surface temperature anomalies. All this bright yellow here, this is way above normal water. So if this is crazy. So what happened is the front moved across Long Island. Let's look at these numbers first here. This water here south of Long Island, 6 degrees Fahrenheit above normal, 5 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. Further south, 12 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. So these are crazy anomalies here, all right? And if you look at the actual water temperature, it is near 60 degrees, which is way warmer than it's supposed to be, all right? Let's put the anomalies back on the screen, and we'll show you why that front blew up and why we're going to probably see more of this kind of weather on Long Island. Let's get this drawing up here, and we'll draw our little cold front here. Where's my little tool here to draw? Here it is. And this is the cold front right here, right? And when it got to Long Island, it drew in the heat from the ocean being warmer than normal. You got to remember, it's now a bigger contrast with the cold air coming in and getting this warm ocean water right by there. So the storms actually blew up over Long Island, and this is going to be more and more of a problem for people on Long Island now. We may be getting more severe weather than New Jersey, especially later on in the season, especially in the fall. This may become a new tornado alley, perhaps. It's entirely possible, all due to climate change. But don't ask Governor Hochul. She's too busy scaring us, threatening to shut us down. Yeah, that nut. She's a nut. She doesn't realize how screwed we are. But I guess it's all part of the plan. Even the weather's conspiring against us. I might be safer living in New Jersey from severe weather. Guess it's all part of the plan. But anyway, let's get back to our weather today. A lot of clouds. We do have some high clouds rolling in now. We had a lot of clouds over the area today. And you could see what happened. These clouds just popped up over us. This is all moisture from the lakes. And again, everything is warmer than it's supposed to be. The Long Island Sound is warmer than it. Actually had less clouds over Jersey. Probably had more sunshine if I went to New Jersey. But you could see Long Island, a lot of clouds. Probably picked up some moisture from everything. All the water's above normal, so you're almost better off being away from the water because the ocean is what's going to cause these storms to develop and even the clouds to develop. All right, the models were all wrong about that. All wrong about the clouds today. It was unbelievable. It was very disappointing. But at least I got a couple of hours of some sunshine before things really started clouding up because I did go out east and tried to do a hike in the Pine Barrens. You'll see how that turned out a little later when that video is up. But let's take a look at our temperatures right now. West Hampton down to 27, 37 at Islip. West of Toms River, we're 29 in the Pine Barrens, 28. Let's take a look at our low temperatures and our high temperatures for the day. So our low temperatures... all right, that's obviously this morning. 30 at West Hampton. Let's get some frost advisory. 36 at Islip. And let's see. I actually had better radiational cooling west of Toms. We're at a 24 in the Pine Barrens there around, looks like Warren Grove. That's right in Jersey Dwarf Pines. So it's right over in this spot right there. So there you go. Well, like I said, the way it's going, we're all, you know where I'm going to wind up. That's all I got to say. And it pains me, but... just enjoy Long Island while you still can. That's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, let's get to the map here right now. And you'll see here, at high pressure we had moves offshore. We get a return flow tomorrow. That's going to slowly bring in warmer air, especially as we get to it Thursday. Warmer air comes up ahead of this cold front. Cold front moves through Friday morning. And then the cold air moves in, and this is going to bring in much colder air for Friday. Strong northwesterly winds, and hopefully sunshine for Friday, and hopefully Saturday. That looks like a pretty good, strong high pressure before it moves offshore. And then we have to worry about another cold front coming through. Some models develop a storm. You see GFS still kind of keeps it offshore, but definitely some cold air behind that storm too. So let's take a closer look and see what's going to happen over our area for right now through the weekend. As far as our next chance of precipitation, let me go to the HRRR for that. And you'll see we're dry tomorrow, dry Thursday, it's this front that we'll have to watch for Friday. And we'll talk more about that front, obviously, on tomorrow's weather update, if not the day after, or probably tomorrow's weather update. Let's go over the temperatures right now. And you'll see temperatures, it's going to get cold tonight. We're going to have that radiational cooling, so Pine Barrens are probably going to the 20s. The rest of us will probably be in the low to mid 30s. Tomorrow, you can see warmer air coming more into Jersey. Long Island's kind of holding on to the cooler air for a little bit, and then it really warms up on Thursday, possibly near 70 in Toms River in New Jersey, and possibly well into the mid 60s on Long Island before this cold front moves through and brings in the cooler air. Going to the GFS here will take it through, and you'll see how much colder it gets. Mid 40s on Friday, Saturday mid 40s, and Sunday we start to moderate a little bit. And we'll look at the wind flow as we head into. So we had that northwesterly wind flow becoming light southerly wind flow tomorrow, and then more of a southwesterly flow on Thursday. So maybe there'll be a sea breeze on the South Shore, but I think we're going to have a pretty warm day that day, and then the wind goes back to northwest on Friday with the next cold front, which will bring in much colder air. Let's go to the clouds next, and you'll see here well, I'm not even going to bother using the resolution is so low on the GFS. Let's just use the RGM and the NAM for the clouds. So RGM, obviously the model blew it today. Now tomorrow we'll probably have some cirrus around, but it really doesn't look all that dense in it. It looks like it has most of the cirrus off to the north of us. So I still think we'll have a good deal of sunshine tomorrow. And then and that south flow tomorrow is what's going to keep us cooler on Long Island versus Jersey. But again, it's not as big of an effect as you would think because the water temperatures are above normal. For Thursday, probably plenty of sunshine, just some very scattered cirrus. This front comes through with clouds and a few showers, and then hopefully we can clear it out by Friday and have a sunny day, hopefully. If not Friday, maybe Saturday. But let's go to the NAM next. NAM model will be next up. Here's we do have a more recent model of that for the clouds, and we can also look at the precipitation on this too. NAM is a little more aggressive with the cirrus tomorrow. It'll be a little more like filtered sunshine. Less cirrus, I think, for Thursday, perhaps. More sun on Thursday. And then here comes that front. And then clear it out, hopefully, Friday afternoon. Now, let's see how the NAM models the precipitation with this front. And then I'm going to wrap up this weather update because I got a lot of other stuff I got to do. All right, I know we're looking at the winds here, wind and radar simulation. It doesn't look like it's showing any severe weather, but we're going to have to just keep an eye on it because there's always the possibility now. This is the actual new normal we have to worry about, not the new normal that News 12 talks about. The new normal with climate is what we got to worry about. All right, let's show. I can't believe that they did not cover the other tornadoes. I cannot freaking believe it. No, they're in Babylon. They're in freaking Babylon because it's a certain demographic. That's all they serve. See, new normal. You click coronavirus. The new normal. You're obsessed with this. We have a climate crisis going on that we have no solution for. That's a lot bigger of threat to humanity and our way of life than this pandemic. But some people, they just don't get it. So yeah, there's been a little ranting. I have another video where I pretty much said the governor needs to resign. That already came up. So I'm going to work on the other videos of some nicer stuff to look at, some fall foliage. I took a ride on the Port Jefferson line, as also some of the fall foliage in the Pine Barrens around Wading River and Shoreham. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.